Brian, he just popped in. Yes, sir. What's up, B? What's going on? Hey, we back, baby. Hey, listen, if you haven't checked out that game, Eagle Bronx versus Eagle Brooklyn, please check it out. Me and my guy, we did our thing. We did a hell of a job calling that game, man. So if you haven't seen it yet, B, check it out. Check it out, man. It was fun. I was watching it with my kids today during my lunchtime. I had some kids that wanted to stay up. Yeah. So we watched the game, and they really enjoyed it.
That's awesome.
Just like, is that you? Yeah, it's one of the things that I do.
Come on, man.
No doubt. Well, listen, let's just start the show. Welcome to High School Basketball Weekly. I am your host, Glenn Poole Harding, always here with my partner in crime,
Brian Reichert.
Yes, sir. Tonight's show, we have two special guests. We have two of the Catholic school stars tonight.
Stars, man.
Man, this is going to be mega. So, without saying too much, let's start the show.
Let's go.
Yo, B.
Talk to me.
The city was on fire the other night.
Man, the Nest was rocking, dude.
Man, they had people from all 5 boroughs, including Long Island, in the house.
I mean, from Tippy to Ross Lime. I mean, it was wild.
Oh, man. Yes. Those two streets. That's right. And, glad we got a chance to, chop it up with Ross Lime and him showing his appreciation not only for his home squad, Brooklyn Eagle, but also for Eagle Bronx. So that was very classy of him, man. So definitely wanted to chime in on that.
The guy was in both student sections going crazy. I mean, you got to give Ross Lime credit. It was Eagle Fest. It was Eagle Brooklyn. But, it was Ross Lime night. I mean, he was going crazy.
It was absolutely bonkers in that place.
Nuts, man. And we had the best seats in the house. Shout out Coach Hamilton and the staff hooking us up big time. And it was a fun game. It got out of hand toward the end, but, man, it was a battle.
That's right. So, I know you guys probably saw it on Instagram, but we're going to do a little preview real quick before we get into our first guest. What an amazing night, man. New York City definitely was in the building for that extravaganza.
Lee Robinson.
Oh, man. He's taking over New York, man. Scooter in the background, my guy Hussein in the background.
Here comes a double. Step through. Frazier for 3. Booyah! To Robinson, back to Dockery at the top. And here comes the play from Coach Hamilton. Step through. Kick back to Frazier. Back to Doc for 3. Booyah! For 3.
Bing bong. The documentary for 3.
Eagle looking to hold for the last possession. Down 5, can cut it to 2. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Dockery! Good! Gotta give What a move by Denham.
And what I was saying earlier on Friday, like which league are we gonna see?
What a pass to Howard. Block party by Knowles.
Denham Troutman.
Hey!
Denham Troutman.
Here goes Robinson. Around the back. 3, 2, step back. 1. He got it! He got it!
Oh my God!
He got it!
God! Lee Robinson coming alive in the second half.
Man, that look. You could tell by the excitement in our voice, man. We was enjoying ourselves, man. The whole atmosphere was awesome.
Wild, man. Wild environment, and just, oh, man, what a great game, great performance by Eagle Brooklyn, and a classic.
No doubt. So, yo, B, I want to let you do the intro for our first guest tonight. And let the people know who's coming on right now. I know they saw the promotion out there that we put out the flyers today, but you do the honors today, my brother.
Yeah. Also, our second guest who is waiting in the wings. Sit tight. We'll get you on. Pooh sees you. We're gonna get you in around 8:30, probably a little after. But our first guest, our guy from Fordham Prep, one of the league leading scorers in the A for multiple seasons. The kid's a bucket. He's got fantastic grades. He's one of the leading guys in the entire league. Brian Kapfer, welcome to the show, my man.
That's right, the number 2 scorer in the A division, baby.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. What's going on, B? How you doing, brother?
What's up, guys? How are you? Thanks for having me.
Oh, man. Anytime, man. This is long overdue. My guy's been cooking in the Catholic League for years. We're so happy to have you on and celebrate you. And Fordham Prep's grinding this year, man. You guys are right in the mix, right? Capable to make a little run, and we had to have you on, my man. So welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How has it been for you, in the preparation for your senior year? What was some of the things that you did this summer to prepare you for these moments right here that you're going through right now during your senior year?
So I would say definitely getting better on defense. That's always been the main thing for me. Getting better as a playmaker and getting better as a ball handler. Those are like the 3 things I've always had to work on. And also I got to prepare for how teams are going to guard me, because most teams face guard, double, do stuff like that. So I got to know when to make the right play, when to try to get my own shot, when to create, when to look for teammates. So it's a lot of preparation for this season, but we play 30, 40 games in the summer, so our coaches got us prepared. And right now we're playing pretty well.
Awesome.
And now I gotta, because I know this about you. I don't know if Pooh does, but I wanna bring it back a little bit. And I want to hear from you how you ended up at Fordham Prep, why you chose Fordham Prep when you were a youngster. And you're also a football guy, which I knew that you, used to play a little quarterback back in the day. So I want to hear a football story.
I love that. I love my football guys, man.
Yeah. So we want to hear a little football story of maybe your freshman or sophomore year when you were playing.
Yeah, so first you said about coming to Fordham. So the funny story is, so my middle school, everyone either went to Xavier or Fordham or Regis. Those are like the 3 schools. And so I was focused on basketball and stuff. So I actually wanted to go to Cardinal Hayes for a little while, but everyone's like the academics and stuff. So my parents, everyone's like, you can't go there. So I ended up at Fordham. That's where my brother went. So kind of just following in his footsteps. And freshman and sophomore year, I wasn't really 100% locked in on basketball. I played football and baseball both years. And a story from football. Freshman year, I was the QB. We played Hayes at Hayes, playing on this field where the turf's pretty much rock solid.
Yep.
And I'm running, trying to get a first down, get out of bounds. This guy could have been 250, just lays me out into the concrete. And that was the end of it. That was the end of the season.
That's when you knew you were going to be a basketball player, right, Brian?
Yeah, that was it.
Those hits are not fun, man. Trust me, I've been there. I was a quarterback myself. I tell the story all the time. I actually went to Lincoln to play football, and then somehow got a basketball team, and that's a whole nother story. But definitely. But I know you playing football during that time, even though that hit kind of hurt. It's not as hard as the basketball contact, right? So it makes you a little bit tougher than the average dude who never touched the gridiron before.
Yeah, for sure.
Tell us about the student body, man, like and the faculty that kind of supports you guys throughout your years there at FP.
Yeah, it's definitely great. It's like a brotherhood. Everyone's friendly, everyone's nice. Teachers, faculty, students. It's just a great place to be overall. I mean, the basketball is obviously what it is, but really the school itself, I look forward to going there every day. I really just enjoy everything about it.
Yeah, and you take the academic side very serious. You've always been a guy who has a high average, takes it just as serious as basketball, and it's great to see. What kind of pointers do you give kids? Could you give maybe younger kids that are kind of maybe struggling with focus on doing both? Something that you've kind of learned to be able to deal with over the years.
Yeah, I would definitely say you just got to balance it. Obviously, academics comes first, so you got to make sure you're keeping your grades at a pretty good spot, and then everything else just focus on basketball. Try to expand your game however you can, but you got to find a way to make sure both are going well because one without the other is really not good.
Now let's talk about the competition level in that tough A division, man.
Sure.
And let's kind of start from that welcome to high school moment you got playing basketball when you was like, you know what? This league is really tough, man. I gotta sharpen up. Like, do you remember that welcome to high school moment, like welcome to varsity moment or JV, whatever it was?
Yeah, I would definitely say last year, my junior year, first year playing varsity, we played Iona Prep first game of the year, like a non-league game, and they had guys like Johnny Keenan, Dylan Callahan. They were just so good. They beat us by 20, but that was a great game to kind of see what the talent is in this league, and it really gave me a good perspective of what's going to come, how teams are going to defend me. So, yeah, that was a really eye-opening game, and we kind of just went from there.
No doubt.
Now, Brian, when after you finished last year, you're a guy who's active on social media. You see things. Was there any pressure from other schools to try to grab you and pull you over out of Fordham Prep? Because the transfer portal was active. I'm sure there might have been some pressure here and there. Was there anybody pulling at you?
Yeah, a couple schools that I really like too. But then it came down to stuff like, at Fordham, they really just let me play my game. They give me a lot of freedom, and that's really important to me. They let me play how I want to play, and other schools could guarantee something. Maybe I get there, it's a whole different story. And then really just more than basketball, just the school environment. I have such good friends at Fordham. I have great relationships with the teachers there, and it's just really a good place overall. So it's nothing that I think I would get better by going to a prep school, obviously.
Listen, I think a lot of kids need to hear that, right? Because we all have to experience, or you guys now no longer playing, but you guys experience the bad advice crew. Those people that's telling you, yo, you need to go to prep school because the level of competition is better there, and you'll get more looks there. And just like you said, yeah, everything might be good, and the coach may be promising certain things, but once you get there, things may change, right? You may go unnoticed. You may be in a situation where you doing this most of the time, right? Whereas at Fordham Prep, the relationship with the student body, the teachers, how coach give you the freedom to play your game and explore your superpowers. I think that is so important, and I think a lot of times kids get trapped in going to these schools where everybody's going to or where the hype is, right? And they never really get to explore their superpowers. They play in one way with one coach, then they play in another way with another coach. With you having that experience from varsity last year, what did it teach you coming into this year and knowing that you was going to be one of the leaders on this team? Yo, bro, you second leading scorer in the whole A division, which is crazy.
Yeah, it definitely taught me that you got to be ready for every single game in this league. literally every team competes with every other team in this league. And last year, I kind of got a feel for how teams are going to play me, stuff like that. So this year I was a little more prepared. I also really wanted to expand as like more of a passer and become more of like a guard, not really like a point guard, but like a guy who can facilitate when teams start doubling and stuff. So that was really a big thing. Last year, leading into this year was just how I can expand my game and do other things besides just score.
Yeah, and bro, you could see that in your game this year, and you talk about passing more. Who are some of the other guys on Ford and Prep who are kind of stepping up this year to help you, have the type of season that you're having?
Yeah, so it's definitely we got three sophomores who are all playing very well: Javen Encarnacion, Liam Farrell, and Devlin Sharkey. And then another senior, Finbar Duffy, who's the big man. He's been doing great. And it kind of just having a bunch of other guards, it lets me play a lot more off the ball, which is what I enjoy to do. Come off screens, move without the ball, cut back door, which is how I really like to play. So it really sets me up for success as well.
Again, you being 6'3" and having that height, man. But again, that league of y'all's, you got Nick Rabraka, Daquan Bryant, you got Richard Fernandez, like all these really tough guards that you got to compete against every night and bring your A game. Who is somebody that you look forward to competing against because they bring the best out of you?
Definitely St. John's Prep, because they got us pretty good when we played at their place. So we play them again at home, and I think it's going to be a lot different. Last year we played them at home when they were kind of hyped up. They barely lost, and we played our best game of the season start to finish, beat them by 20, had 4 guys in double figures. It was just a great game overall, so I'm hoping we could redo that again this year.
What date is that? I need to know the date.
It's next Tuesday. Not next week, the week after that Tuesday.
Okay.
B, we need to put down a calendar. Write that down, B.
Check it down, baby. Check it off. I love hearing that.
Yeah. So there's not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday after that. Because I want to make sure we got to pull up to that. That's going to be a big game right there, for sure. So that is February 10th.
Yeah.
And then,
Okay.
Brian, I want to make sure you don't get in trouble. I want to make sure we cover all our bases. How important has Coach been to your development and honestly the entire program? Because he's such a special part of the school. Talk about how important he really is.
Yeah, obviously he's very important. The main thing with him is he knows my scoring abilities. So what he really tries to do is just get the best out of me in all the other areas. My defense has really improved since he's been coaching me. Every other facet of my game has also really improved. And he really pushes me. He never lets me get complacent or anything like that. He always wants me to be better. He knows when I'm playing well and when I'm not. So he's always just in my ear telling me things to help me get better. And I really appreciate him for that.
Hold on. You see what I'm already at work, B. I'm looking for that game. I need to know. Do you know what time it is off the top of your head?
Yeah, it's either 4 or 4:30. I think 4:30.
Come on, bro. You got to have that on your wall, locked and loaded. You got. It said the 10th you guys play against St. Joseph by the Sea. So we'll get that right. You see, I'm hard at work right now. Both of those games gonna be tough. St. Joseph by the Sea, like, come on.
Yeah, I don't think it could be them because we already played them twice.
So maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing, but we'll get it. So, you guys in the middle of the pack, and what's the playoff situation looking like for you guys?
So we're definitely trying to finish either the second or third seed. Because obviously St. John's Prep, they're 11-1. They're going to get the first seed. So if we could get the second or third seed, have a good game the first round, second round, and then just see where we can make it from there.
It's a good way of looking at it.
Oh, he's looking at the second, third round of the playoffs, man. That's a seasoned bet and a confident player right there, my man. I love that.
Well, listen, you already know what you're up against. You know, he's been there last year. He knows how it goes. He knows that he wants to be on a certain side of the bracket where it would get them to, you know, to the top, right? You don't want to have those games when you know, may have beaten a few teams already and going to the game with your head not screwed on tight and get knocked off by one of those teams that y'all done beat around already, right?
Yeah, that's
So,
exactly what happened with us last year. We beat
see,
McClancy by 20 in the regular season. We had them first round. We were kind of relaxed, like, yeah, we got this, and they came and beat us by like 3 on the last play. It was heartbreaking. So we definitely don't want that to happen again this year.
what was one of those games that you had so far that was just lights out and you couldn't believe it because you was like, man, it felt like I'm like in front of the ocean shooting baskets. That's how wide the basket looked to you. Like, did you have a few of those games or one of those games stick out to you?
Yeah, definitely. We played Farrell at Farrell. I had 30. It was just one of those games I was coming off screens, getting to the basket, hitting tough shots, just everything was falling. But unfortunately, we lost that game. But the game before that, we played Edmonds at home. And when we played them at Edmonds, it was a tough game for me, tough game for us. We dropped it. And then we came back down halftime. I think I had 21 in the second half. And it was just really everything was clicking. We were running our plays. Other guys were scoring, and we won right at the end. It was a great game. But it again just shows how competitive our league is. Anyone could beat anyone any night.
Any given night, anybody can get it.
Yeah, I mean, even when there's big performances, sometimes the other team wins. It's that kind of competition every night. But you mentioned your brother, Brian. How important has kind of your family been during this whole thing and supportive? And I know they've made a lot of sacrifices. How important have they been, to you and to basketball?
Yeah, they've been huge, especially my older brother, because he was always he's a year and 3 months older than me, so he would always be playing with me, pushing me. He was always bigger and stronger, so he always helped me get better just playing ones. He always showed me how to work out in the weight room and stuff like that. And then obviously him going to Fordham, he taught me stuff about the coaches and whatnot, what to expect, how to play my best. And then my mom and my dad have been very supportive my whole life, just supporting me in everything I do. So yeah, it's been huge having them with me this whole time.
Man, nothing like having that support and that foundation, somebody you can lean on when things get tough. And then sometimes, you got when having a big brother, those questions that most kids who don't have big brothers can't get those answers. They got to get from an outside source, right? So you could, knock on big bro door, be like, "Yo, look, I'm having a tough time with this. What do you think?"
Yeah.
Right? And he can give you the right information. I think so many kids who play, they looking for answers, and it's hard to get them if you don't have somebody right there that you can trust and have your best interests at heart.
Yeah, for sure.
Locker room stuff, man. When you guys in the locker room, who's like the team leader, like to get everybody going? Are you a vocal leader, or you lead by example, and there's somebody else that does all the vocal things?
I say I'm a little bit of both. Vocal sometimes, other times leading by example. Our guy, probably Marco Borelli, he's a junior. He's one of those guys that just brings the energy from the second he walks in, always yelling, let's go, this and that. And he always has the energy, brings us together. He's one of the guys that'll get us together and when they blow the whistle, just to meet real quick. He's always encouraging everyone. So he's been a really good kind of leader for us.
No doubt, no doubt. I know this said my guy B Cap, push by Puff certified.
No doubt.
That's dope. That's dope. So what's up? You want to take? You got another question? You want to take it to your 1 minute drill?
You know what I was gonna say, Brian. As you've had some time, kind of in the A, you guys have always had a good non-league schedule. Who are some of the some players that you've seen throughout your 2 years that impressed you in the non-league games?
Yeah, so I would definitely start with Iona Prep last year. Guys like Johnny Keenan, Dylan Callahan were very good. And then this year we played Mamaroneck, kid Brandon Burrell was very good.
Tough, yes.
Yeah, we also had Lachlan. I forget the kid's name, the lefty kid. He was pretty good.
Okay.
Trying to think who else off the top of my head.
You talking about the shooter, the shooter from Lachlan?
Yeah, the lefty.
Yes.
Yeah, but we always had a good non-league schedule, and that really gets us ready for everything else.
Yeah. All right, you ready? You ready, Pooh? Hit him up.
Yeah. Let's have some fun with him. Let's have some fun with him, man.
All right, now we talked about how you're a very good student. Do you have any hobbies outside of basketball that we should know about?
Definitely hanging out with friends. I love watching movies.
Okay. What's your all-time favorite movie?
All-time favorite movie has got to be Sandlot.
Okay.
Oh, that's classic. Yes.
All right, I knew I liked you for a reason. Now, do you have any pregame rituals? Are you superstitious? Do you have to have a certain meal?
No, I wouldn't say a certain meal, but pregame rituals, I always got to listen to my hype playlist, the songs that I really like at the moment. It's always like 3 or 4 songs at the moment I got to listen to. And then before the game, I always got to make sure I get a few dunks and layup lines because that's how I know I really got the adrenaline flowing and I'm feeling it.
I like that. That sounds like a Pooh move right there. I could see it.
All day. That layup line is important, for sure.
Now, you talked about a guy who brings a lot of energy. Who would you say is the best pregame dancer when you guys are getting hyped in the circle? Is it the same energy guy? Who are you going with?
Yeah, I got to go with him.
Now, we always love this. This is our favorite. Who would you say does the best impression of Coach? I know you're giving us some inside info, man. You might be snitching a little bit, but
probably in this case, he's a junior, Michael Connolly. He's always like coach this, coach that. He's always doing some sort of thing about coach, but it's all jokes. It's all fun.
Listen, we all did it. Don't. We all did it. We all made fun of our coach. We all imitated our coach in some kind of way. So definitely, that's like a ritual for every ball
you
player.
guys are rookies. Okay, my uncle was the coach. We pranked almost every single coach, so don't worry about it. We pranked all of them. Stuff that we did, you have no idea, so don't worry about it. You guys are totally good. I would say, who would you say is your favorite player to watch, and do you model your game after anybody?
My favorite player to watch, easily Kevin Durant, and that's also who I try to model my game after. Just the way he can score the basketball, the way he gets to spots, the way he hits tough shots, hits tough threes, gets to the rim. I just like how he could score in a variety of ways, and that's how I try to play as well.
No wonder you're a mid-range killer, man. That's dope.
And you talked about your top 4 hype songs. What's number 1 right now on the hype list if you had to pick one?
Number 1 is probably Young Boy. It's a song called I Hate Young Boy. It's really like an aggressive song. It just gets you really hyped up, riled up.
And Pooh always wants to know who's the top gamer at Sports Prep.
Yeah, who's the top dog on the gaming side?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Who's like the top gamer?
Top gamer?
Video gamer, yeah.
I don't really got an answer to that, to be honest.
He don't play games. No, my guy B Cap is not playing any video games. He's in the gym. He's resting. He's icing. He's watching film. You already know what kind of ball player he is, because games. We don't do that over here. Like, oh man,
we're locked in over here, man. But listen, absolutely killed it. And Brian, really appreciate you having on, man. We've been a fan for so long. Appreciate you doing this, giving us some time on a Friday night. We're definitely going to catch you guys pulling for Fordham Prep. Thanks for coming on, my man. Pooh, you got anything?
No. Make sure you send me the correct date and time for that St. John's Prep game, please.
All right, I got you. Thank you guys for having me. I've been watching these interviews for a long time. I know you've had some great players on here, so I'm excited that you guys picked me, and hopefully we can do it again sometime.
You're welcome anytime, B. Anytime, my man.
No doubt. If you want to come on anytime, let us know.
Anytime.
All right, appreciate it.
All right.
Listen, man, a legend of Fordham Prep. Having a great career, a terrific kid, and these kids just keep stepping up each time we have one of these guys on.
Man, when you speaking to these kids, sometimes I catch myself and I gotta say to myself, these are teenagers,
teenagers, man. I know they're so impressive. Like,
and they
I've
handle
been such a
themselves like
fan.
pros.
Yep. Like anytime I have any question, like he answers right away. He's such a positive kid. Like anybody be happy to have him in their program. Fordham Prep's lucky that he stayed, and he's just been great. You love the confidence. Talking about the 2-3 seed, he
He
knows he don't want
knows.
that 4 seed.
That's right. He knows. He knows. We ain't trying to get out of here early, baby. We trying to stick around, baby. That's it. We get to the championship. I'm good with that. Whatever the case, especially when we are right now.
Yeah. But he brought it up. It's a dynamic league with a lot of talent and sneaky good coaches, man. Sneaky good coaches.
Hey, listen. Once the season over and I drop my new top 20, people gonna see a lot of things change. A lot of things change, baby.
Some
That's
small
it.
school guys stepping up, baby.
Man, oh man, oh man. Well, listen, till we wait for our next guest, I want to get to some scores. Can you believe St. Francis Prep is rolling? And we didn't think. Look, in the beginning of the year, we was like, yo, they're gonna struggle. we was like, yo, they're gonna struggle, man. We gonna struggle. But look, with the captain at the helm, Coach Lynch, you already know anything's possible. And then they got Big O there. And congratulations, Big O. McDonald's All-American candidate. Got mine on the wall. Got the nomination. Salute.
They've blown me away, Pooh. The Terriers, they should be the talk of the league. While Stefanak's been tremendous and perfect and a top 15 team according to Made Hoops, which they definitely are, trending toward 10. St. Francis Prep has been spectacular. Every single thing that you think is wrong with them, they've been able to push through. Every time you think they're going to stumble against a good opponent, they've been able to just secure the win. Whether it's, Big O going off, the Senna having a big game, the freshmen stepping up. It's just a different piece every night, and Jimmy Lynch is getting it done, man. Shout out the entire Terriers staff, man. We would have had them on if they didn't have a game tonight.
Is Big O looking at Player of the Year in the Captain School League? Double A?
I mean, it's going to be so hard to pull it away from one of the Stepanek guys.
Yeah, because Jervis can have it on lock, right?
Yeah.
But knowing all the pieces that they have already and what he's doing at St. John's Prep with such a young group of guys, and they're beating some of the best team. They beat Nazareth 67-62.
I couldn't believe they beat Nazareth. And they got by them. They just grind out games. They got one of the best coaches. We're so high on Coach Lynch, and he just makes us look smarter and smarter. This year, I can't believe some of the games they've won. They've just been pushing all the right buttons. I mean, Austin Dotton has been incredible down the stretch. I mean, people were wondering if this kid was going to play freshman. I mean, this kid is an impact player on the varsity level right now. Keyshawn White coming alive. And your guy, Eli Murray, showing tremendous flashes at times. So, this team is red hot, and shout out to Terriers, man.
No doubt. And I want to make sure we get both of those. Austin Dotton, Eli Murray, Keyshawn White, all my guys. Definitely.
Could you imagine if they stay together?
I told them if they want to take this show on the road, y'all stick together.
And Pooh, it's 2 more years at this.
Yes.
You have a leader with that. You know what I mean? You have another year at Carter Prisney, the big man. Like they're gonna be so tough next year if they stick together and continue to develop.
Yeah, CK said after that trip out to Colorado, they've been playing good ball. I agree.
And imagine if they had Ethan Butler.
Ooh.
Oh, man.
Or Troy Faison.
Or Troy Faison. Yeah, exactly.
Jeez. They're losing players and still competing.
Yeah, I mean they had Joe Nunez, Gio Moran. I mean they've lost 4 Division I guys. Off this roster that would be huge this year.
And last year, they were the only team in the city to beat Stepinac. Can
Right?
they do it again this year? Says St. Francis says St. Francis Prep might be able to seriously challenge Stepinac for the chip. As good as they are, depth is something they seem to lack. Very true. Very
Definitely.
true. E.
Definitely.
Kennedy, salute to you, E. Kennedy. Always support the show. Appreciate you, my brother. Ayatollah Beast always on the check in. CK as well. It said I'm surprised Big O is only going to Fairfield. It almost seemed like he settled, but I wish him the best. Look, I think that's a great fit for him.
Yeah, I completely agree, and I think it's almost like as you're a freshman, in a lot of cases, especially for guys who are tweeners, like because O's a bit of a tweener at his size. He has a ton of skill. He could score a ton, but he's a bull, But I think it would be awesome for him to get a serious role at a good college, with a very good coaching staff, and prove it again that he's another guy that can produce. Just like he reminds me a lot of a kid named Tyleek Weeks. I don't know if you remember him, Pooh, from South Shore. He was also at Hayes. He's the guy averaging like 20 points a game at Southern Miss. You know what I mean? And he went JUCO. He figured it out. He reminds me so much of O. And they're just guys who can produce at the next level. So I want him getting minutes, not fighting with a 5-star who could probably shoot it a little better than him.
And that's what we have to understand, right, about our kids. Putting them in places where they're going to succeed, right? You see, Halon at Fairfield getting
And
a
it's
shot.
different though, right? Kids are getting paid now at these places. So it's like you're going to make a good amount of money to go to a school, maybe not a blue blood, but you'll make a little money. You'll be one of the main guys. And, you're at a place where you're wanted, not just a piece.
And he got a great fan base over there at Fairfield.
Absolutely. They got
And
a
the
great
more New York guys they add, the better.
right? They just keep adding New York guys and Pooh, no football, right? It's huge. It's huge if you think about it, that all the sharing is going towards basketball. You know what I mean? It's a big factor, which a lot of schools are starting to, benefit from.
That's
Fairfield,
right. That's
yeah,
right.
it's a good fit.
Let me see if your guy. You want to hit up Max?
Yeah,
Hit him up. Hit him up.
I own a prep beat St. Ray's.
No, I said, do you want to? They beat. I only prep beat St. Ray's tonight.
Beat St. Ray's. I just saw it come across my screen.
Wow.
35. It looked like. How about that?
Wow. That's
Gales.
crazy.
The Gales.
That's crazy. Well, listen. Last night, Christ the King steamrolled over Holy Cross, 70-39. It's like they're back, and hopefully we get their star player on tonight. We waiting for him to join the show. St. Peter's edges more Catholic 62-57, and Stepinac flipped the script on scaling 85-58. Tough call, man. Tough call. Well, listen, I'm going to let my guy B hit up our next guest, and I'm going to be running down these scores. Jefferson bounced back to defeat Brooklyn Collegiate, and it seemed like Brooklyn Collegiate was catching dunks all over the place, but that couldn't stop Thomas Jefferson for defeating them 68-57. All right? But I think 2 days before that, they played E. Hall, and they destroyed them 148-65. Woo! Smack down. Now, there was some flyers that went out that said Rich had 52, he had 50, but I just checked on Thomas Jefferson's scorebook, on the PSAL page, and it said he had 48. I do not want to slight him. I'm not sure if the Flyers say he had 50, but the book said he had 48, 10 assists, 5 rebounds. But if he had 52 or 50, salute to Rich. Either or, the boy get buckets. Tafari Kennedy, 27 points. Trevor Lewis, 22 points. Tuda Tanaz, a.k.a. Drago, had 12 points. And Kenneth Moore had 11 points for Thomas Jefferson. There you go. I see him pulling up.
All right.
Get comfortable, John. We got you. And in 3A, we have Edison continues to dominate the 3A division in Queens with a 13-0 record, smashing Richmond Hill 72-47. In the 2A Bronx, South Bronx Prep is back at it, baby. They won the city championship a couple of years ago. Bronx 2A division, they destroyed Alfred Smith 105-39. And in the 1A Manhattan division, Richard Green High School stands atop of the Manhattan 1A with a 12-2 record, dominating the Bard School 117-49, led by their star Noah Mustafa with 55 points. Whoa!
5
Noah Mustafa's filling it up. Pause.
buckets.
And like we said earlier, Mount Vernon wins in overtime over New Rochelle, 65-64. No doubt. Appreciate you, Ayatollah B. It all counts, baby. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. The dopest podcast. Appreciate you guys. Yes, we are. No doubt. Safe TK, appreciate you. Eric Kidney said, any words on achievement first versus Roberson? Neither team has posted results yet. Not yet. I'm waiting for results for George Westinghouse, too. If you can get that for me, Eric Kennedy, I appreciate that, brother. Westinghouse, they played Midwood today. They're undefeated, so definitely got to get Coach Kelly up here, man. But, again, B, let's do the honors, man.
No, you got this one, man. You got to bring it. I want my guy to bring it.
You sure?
Yeah. You got to bring it.
You know you don't got to ask me twice. Our next guest of the evening is one of the top players in the city. Listen, this kid has been improving every year, every step of the way. And he's one of the only guys that is a junior who committed to a Division I program. We're going to talk more about that. Let's bring on Christ the King star, High School Basketball Weekly top 20 player, Johnny the Gun Magna.
What's
up,
going
bro?
on? Nothing much. What's going on?
How you doing?
I'm doing great. You?
Man, good, man. I'm checking out the back of your room and seeing what you got going on over there. I see some hats. You know, I see you got your flavor going over there, Johnny. Like, what's going on, man? What's happening?
I'm in my dad's little office right now.
Okay, I tell your dad we said what's up.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely. I had to say what's up to Pop, man. I have to say what's up to Pop.
Yep. He's in the other room.
No doubt. Hey, listen, man. I seen Johnny Magna when he was a little younger, and now I see you, bro. You bulking up. Like I told you the other day, I was like, yo, boy, you putting on the weight, man. What was the motivation for that, to get in the gym and kind of put on those extra pounds to make you play the way you're playing today?
Oh, for sure. I mean, when I was younger, I was always a skinnier kid. But my dad always coached in the CHSAA, so like he always told me that you got to get stronger. So, I mean, when I was a little kid, I was always the kid doing the push-ups in my room. And then as I got older, I started slowly progress into a little bit of weights, the box jumps. And then now I try to lift as much as I can, right now in season, I'm trying to maintain my body as much as I can, stay in the weight room as much as I can, but obviously not overdo it because, we're in season, but just the weight room's, the second most important thing in basketball, to be honest.
Mm.
Love that, man. And
Yeah.
when you were a younger player, there was definitely a lot of hype, a lot of buzz around you. You had a
Yep.
lot of success early on. There was pressure to go to a lot of places. How did you end up picking Christ the King?
I mean, mainly just because they win. Arbs is like an uncle to me. Uncle Nick is like an uncle to me. Coach Joe DeLuca is like a big brother to me. So, obviously, you guys know that I was gonna go to Malloy, to be with my father. But after a couple conversations with Uncle Nick and with Arbs and a couple of workouts with Coach Joe DeLuca, it was like, this is home. This is where I'm gonna improve at. This is what's gonna get me ready to go to the next level. This is where I'm gonna win. This is where I need to be at. So, that's what made me choose Christ the King.
Mm.
And we spoke early on in the year, and I told you how impressed I was at your leadership, how
Yep.
impressed I was of you helping the younger guys come on and feel comfortable being themselves, knowing that you got to sacrifice some of your game.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Like, how has that been for you? And when did you get that mindset to know that, if I sacrifice, the team does better?
Well, it started obviously right after our season ended my sophomore year, because right when Markel, Jade, and Cam, right when they all left, I knew that it was my turn to step up into the leadership role. You know, just make sure that, honestly, like first day of school, I was making sure that all our guys were in the weight room, make sure we were all lifting, make sure, we're just, because this is going to be a long season. I knew that we were going to have to win games. We're going to have to thug it out. So, leadership wise, city is mine. After we lost all our games, people were down a little bit, but it's preseason. Arbs is always a guy that's ready, like wants us ready for March, and then Juice, Orion left. Then I really had to, make sure the sophomores stayed confident, because I knew that if they weren't confident, then we weren't going to win anything, because if they're not making shots, if they're not confident, if they're not playing their game, then we might as well just give up, to be honest, So that's what just made me, just doing whatever I got to do to win. So,
Yo, y'all had us scared too, bro. In that city is mine. I'm like, yo, what the hell
yeah.
happened to Christ the King? Like,
Yeah.
what's going on?
And also, we didn't have any, the PSAL teams. They were running plays. They were doing everything. We were over here. We were like, me and Juice, we were just passing the ball back to each other and just shooting. We were doing whatever. I was like, oh man, this ain't going too well. But, but we stayed in the gym. We stayed motivated. We used it as motivation. We stayed in the weight room. We stayed after school to get more shots up. It was just motivation. And then, Arbs is the principal, so he wasn't really with us as much for preseason.
Yeah.
So right after City is Mine, he came in, was yelling at all of us and was like, "Yo, you guys need to work on. We got a lot to work on." So,
And Johnny, you hit on it a little bit, but how important have these two sophomores been to the Royals' success this season and kind of your own success? Because with them being so successful, you're allowed more space, allowed more shot creation, which you've been so good at. Talk
Yep.
about how impressive these two sophomores have been and how good they can be.
Going back to City is Mine, if you see how much they improved from City is Mine to our first scrimmages, then to the first games of the season, then to now, not just scoring wise, like defensive wise, body language wise, even them now, like we'll be in practice. My body language is bad, they come, they pick my head up, just them, them just being there for me always. I always tell them, like, yo, like I always tell Sky and Aaron, because they're shooters, they're great basketball players. Like, if you guys aren't making shots, just know if you guys are open, I will hit you guys 100% of the time. If you guys miss, I want you to shoot the next one every time, because if you guys aren't confident, like I said before, we're not going to win any games. And their potential is insane. And I just want to make sure that I keep them as motivated as possible to make sure they get to where they're supposed to be.
Yeah, let's go back some, man, because y'all started out okay, right? Y'all started out the season okay, had some
Yeah,
good
we started out
wins.
9-0.
Yeah, you guys is rocking and rolling. And
Yep.
then y'all get to the new year,
Yeah.
and it's like Zavarian,
Yeah.
Holy Cross,
Yeah.
Cardinal Hayes, and it's like on and on. You
Yeah.
guys had some tough breaks in a row. They
Yep.
come back to the city, St. Francis Prep,
Mhm.
and then Naz, and then
Mhm.
we're sitting there scratching our head like, who is the real Crescent King? Like,
Right.
what the hell?
Right.
And
Right.
then not too long after that, you guys bounced back.
Right.
Okay? Had the win against the variant, came back, and then you smoke Holy Cross, which
Yep.
is crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, our glue guy, our energy guy, Mally got hurt. So, I mean, that was a really big loss for us.
and that
Right
was
when
that
we
home
lost,
game. That was that home game you
that was
got.
that home game versus Prep. That
Yes,
was that home
yes.
game versus Prep.
Wow. So
So,
he's been out for a long time.
yeah, he tore his ACL. Yep.
Whoa.
Yep. So obviously when that happened, we were all like, damn.
Yeah.
But then me being the leader, I'm like, listen, as much as we all love Mally, we need to move on to the next things, next guy up, like we gotta do that. Arb's always stressed. I mean, we were 9-0. I mean, you can't get any better than that. So he's like, obviously, you guys got to get ready for it to go as easy as you could go 9-0. It's just as easy to lose all those games. So he
It's
just
a
kept
fact.
saying to us, like, if we were in practice and we weren't giving it 110%, he'd immediately send us to the line because he was saying, you guys are going to go down. You guys are going to go down. And we were like, and in our heads, we thought we were hot shit. We were 9-0. We were doing all this stuff. And then we go on that big losing streak. We went to Hoop Hall. We played Millennium, which was a top team in the country. We lost that game, but like Arb said, I mean, me and him were talking about it. We saw something different in Phil. Like Phil, his whole energy, his whole demeanor changed in that game. He got MVP of it. Our whole team, like, our energy was just different in that game. And since then, like, we just been playing a little different. Then Aaron got hurt for St. Francis Prep at Prep. So then another guy got, I mean, that's one of our leading scorers. So then it was like, all right, now next guy up. But then I was telling them, yo, now our energy needs to be 20 times higher because if not, then we're gonna get blown out. We're not gonna lose the games, we're gonna get blown out because I mean the league right now is crazy. Every team is good. You can't overlook any team. And yeah, and then Severian, I was telling the guys to get back in. They came to Christ the King, they beat us. Um, so then we went there. I mean, you could tell right after the first quarter that we were going to win that game. Our energy was just different. And then versus Holy Cross, same thing because they beat us. So it was another get back game. So I mean, it's all about our energy. I mean, if we're making shots, missing shots, if we're high energy and our body language is good, I think we're just as good as any team.
No
Most
doubt.
definitely.
And then, Johnny, you know the league well, and
Yeah.
everyone may focus on maybe Stepanak, but who are some of the other guards that you faced so far that have really impressed you that you think could play at the next level that are good in the city?
I mean, truth be told, I mean, I think like I just said, and like I think every team is good. You know what I mean? I think every like since my dad has been coaching, he's always said like the CHSA is the best, not because of the play, not just only because of the players, because of the coaches, the game plans, the all this stuff. I mean, every game Arb says like no matter who we're playing, it's going to be a tough game. If we're not making shots, if we're not playing hard, we could lose no matter what. Like we were playing Bishop Lock at Christ the King, we were down at halftime. Like anything could happen. So I mean, tough guards. I think every game I'm playing a tough. I mean, we played Naz. The kid AJ was really good. Holy Cross. They got Ja. They got the freshman Malachi. They got Devin. I mean, Severian. They got that kid Christian, who's an absolute dog. I mean, he killed us that one game. Uh, Malloy, Kelly, TJ. I mean, every team, and then you got obviously Prep with Justin, Big O. I mean, every game is a tough game. I mean, Cardinal Hayes. I mean, their team is young and loaded. I
Yeah.
mean, they absolutely annihilated us. I mean, every game is a tough game. I mean, other than the last two games that we played, I mean, don't think I sat in the fourth quarter. I mean, and I was talking to Arbs about.
I think he kind of froze up there. You good? Let us know you good. You good? Nah, there
You
you
see
go.
me?
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah, you good. Nah,
Yeah.
you good.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we
Nah,
were saying it in the car. I was like, I
that's
mean,
tough.
Arbs always says when they see Christ the King across the chest, they play the best basketball they could play. So
Look, y'all undoubtedly one of the most legendary programs in New York City history, right? The amount of players that came through those doors that played in that
Yeah.
gym is incredible, man. Is incredible. Now you guys, we go back to this chart again because I'm sitting here looking at the standings, right? And this thing is switching up every day, bro. I gotta make sure I'm on point because one day y'all in the league, the Nazareth and Prep, right? You got Prep on top, Nazareth. You guys sitting right there at number 3. How do you think you guys and what place you guys want to be when it comes to the playoffs? Because right now, a couple of games and then it's the playoff season. It starts and everybody's 0-0, and those regular season records don't count. What are you guys looking to do? Like, don't matter. It don't. The records don't matter. I'm just talking about like where would you guys want to be during the playoffs?
From a seed standpoint,
yes.
Yeah. Lagging like crazy. From a seed standpoint, I mean, obviously you want to be as high as you could be, but I mean, we played Prep. I mean, we won one game, we lost one game. The one game was close. I mean, we lost Aaron in the second half. We played Naz. It was a really, really, really good game. We play them again, I think, tomorrow. So that's going to be a really big game. But standings wise, I mean, I told the guys no matter what. I mean, when playoffs come, the game plan's 10 times better. The players play 10 times harder. So, I mean,
it's the only thing that could stop John.
You guys hear me or do I keep lagging?
Yeah, you keep lagging a little bit. If you want to go out and come back in, you can.
It might work.
Yeah, it might work. So, because I know people are calling you. I know people are calling you right now. His phone is blowing up. They're like, we see you. We see you on television. We see you. You good?
You guys hear me better?
No, we hear you. We hear you. We hear you.
We'll try this one.
Yeah. So, any questions, B? Any more questions?
Dave, so my question
it keeps cutting out.
So go out and come back in. Go out and come back in. All right. We'll be here. We go out and come back in. There you go. So,
we almost had it.
Yeah, it says George Westinghouse beat Achievement First. However, they lost to Bedford. Yes. So that's crazy. So does anyone believe the Catholic School is the best conference in the country, or is the WCAC the best?
Yeah, I think the Catholic League is definitely, probably in the top 10 league-wise in the country. Cool.
Yes.
I feel comfortable saying that with the coaching and the depth, I think at least. Obviously there's some monster leagues like the EYBL Scholastic League and some other, crazy leagues that are very impressive.
Yeah, but we're talking about, homegrown kids, not kids from all over the country playing at these. I don't, even though I appreciate those schools, they're cool, but the homegrown schools are the better schools. And the one thing that's different between the WCAC and the Catholic School League here in New York City, their league puts together the public and Catholic school. So just imagine with the Catholic school being what the Catholic school is, and then there was a league with the public school, the top public school, the top Catholic schools in it. Like,
wow.
The CHSAA has been one of the top conferences in the country by itself alone, without public schools.
For sure. That's
So
a
just imagine,
yeah.
Yeah, we back, Johnny. We back. No,
Yeah, that
nah, you're
room
perfect.
that room was probably a little laggy. I don't know what was going
Nah,
on.
you're
Don't worry,
perfect
don't
right now.
worry.
You're perfect right
All
now.
right, all right, all right, good. Yeah, yeah. All right.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say my last question. I love the idea. I think it's fantastic. I love the fit. Why LaSalle, Johnny? Give us some words on why LaSalle.
Oh man, I mean, I mean, starting off with the coaching staff. I mean, the coaching staff was unbelievable. I mean, LaSalle, Coach Shafet, Coach Nichols, Coach Collin, Coach Shane. I mean, they would text me all day, call me all day. Shafet would come to Shafet came to like maybe 60% of my games so far.
Mhm.
I mean, fit wise, I mean, they play freshmen. They let their guards play. Coach Darius is a really, really, really cool dude. I mean, Safed I could talk to for hours. I mean, he's the coolest guy, but the most thing, like the thing I like the most about them is they're all dogs, like they want to win. I mean, it's Coach Nichols and Safed and all of them. It's their first year, so they're looking to take over. They're looking to make a name for themselves in the A10 right now. So, just I mean, I want to go where I'm loved and where I can play because you don't get that at a lot of colleges right now. It's all business. So.
No, for
That's right.
sure. And Johnny, they love you, man. The feedback that I've got from some of the people there is they are obsessed with you. They're so happy to have you. And I constantly get questions, how's Magna doing? So great to hear that. Love that insight. Pooh, you got anything
Yep.
else?
Nah, man. Well, yeah, I have a few more things to ask, man. But the fact that he's going to LaSalle, not only he's going to a top conference, right, in Atlantic 10, tough conference, right,
Yeah.
one of the toughest conferences in the country. But you going to Philly, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Philly got some of the best fans, bro. Like,
Yeah, they
you
do.
go down
Yep.
there, you go down there, you stick it out. A lot of people like to jump around,
Yep.
and like, if I do well here, then I could go somewhere else. Yo, Johnny, go there and become a legend. Go there and become a household name, so you have somewhere to go back to when you wanted to drive back a few hours and go. When they
sure.
retire your jersey, and
Yep.
and that's how much work you put there. No, I'm serious because a lot of kids.
Yeah, 100%.
They're playing the short term and just like, yo, I'm going to go there. I'm going to ball out. I'm going to average,
Yep.
10,
We're going where the
15
money
points.
is.
There you go. Right? And
Yeah.
next thing you know, you're not here. You got
Yep,
you
you're
got the
gone.
bag, but
Yep.
you ain't
Yep.
playing nowhere.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Why go high major when you could go somewhere where you're loved and you could play? I mean, that was the situation I was in, and I feel like, the coaches loved me. They say I have an opportunity to play. I mean, if I don't play, then it's my fault. You know what I mean? Like, then I didn't do my job because they're telling me that I have the opportunity to play, and they call me all day. So, if I don't play, that's my fault that I didn't perform. So,
Yo, you go down there, you do well, you become a stud. Trust me, the city's gonna love you and embrace you.
yeah, for sure.
No,
Yep.
seriously. I have
I know.
a couple of friends who played down there, and they just tell me, man, I know you guys got it in New York and up there, man, but Philly, they fans love hard, man. And,
Yep.
you guys do well on there. And you got some great colleges around you with, too, that you can compete against.
Yeah.
So that's dope.
Yeah. And they play everybody in Philly too. They
Yeah.
do like a Philly showdown type thing. Yep.
That's a fact.
And
Yep.
Johnny, how much fun are you guys having at Christ the King this year?
Oh man.
Listen, things are intense. But just the amount of fun you guys have on the court together, you guys could see it out there. You saw it during the 9-0 run a lot. Even Coach Arbertello smiling a lot more, having
Yeah.
fun.
Yep.
You can tell a lot of it's because of your relationship. But how much fun are you guys actually having out there?
Oh, man, it's crazy. Like I'd say one of the best things about our team is no one dislikes each other. Like, we'll mess around with each other all day. We'll mess around with each other at halftime. Like obviously keeping the main thing, but like we all love each other. We all want to make each other better in practice. Like we'll mess around in practice before practice starts. But right when practice starts, if we get into a fist fight, Arbs will let the fist fight go. Like that's just how it is. Like Arbs, he'll joke with us when he's talking to us about a game plan or how we just played. But then right when he says start the clock, then it's straight go time. But everyone likes each other. I mean, and if anyone has a problem, then we talk about it, and I think that's why, like, that's what's such a big thing. Like, no one egos each other. It's just, if you have a problem, say it, and just play basketball the right way, and that's how we've been playing. And I think that's why we're doing as good as we are. I mean, even in the games we're losing, I'd say, I mean, if you look at it, most of the games we lost was just because we weren't making shots. So, I mean, it happens.
It definitely does, man. Definitely does. So, you want to go and do our 1 minute drill with him real quick, B?
Whenever, yeah. I know Magna's ready. He's the gun, man. He's the gun. Now,
All right, let's do it.
tell the world, Johnny, you have any other hobbies besides basketball that maybe people don't know about that you maybe do on the side or at home?
You want to know what's funny? This summer, my cousin put me on to pickleball.
Okay.
I swear to you, I never played it. And we went, me, my best friend, my cousin, and her friend, and we'd play. And I fell in love with it. Like, if it's not cold outside, I want to go play. I love it. It's like my new favorite thing. I swear. It used to be bowling. I used to love go bowling with my mom, but now I love playing pickleball. It's so fun.
You see
It's taking over the country.
It's
taking
over.
It's taking over the country.
Like, and like when she first explained it to me, I was like, "This dumbass game." Like,
so stupid,
you know what I mean? But then like I started playing, I was like, "Yo, I love this game."
Yeah,
like, it's so fun.
So now Johnny was meant to be a St. Anthony student because senior year you take bowling, which he would absolutely love, and before that you play 3 years of pickleball. And every athlete, this is the dumbest sport ever. They say it every single time. And literally, they're begging, no hoops. Let's play pickleball, right?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I tell my cousin, I'm like, I'm not playing pickleball. I'm a Division I basketball player. You want me playing pickleball? You know what I mean? And I'm like, all right, you know what? I'll give it a try because, why not? And, she won't stop asking me until I say yes. So I'm like, all right, let's go play. We played. I fell in love. I call her now. Yo, let's go play. I got my paddles in my room.
I love that. And listen, I'll tell both of you guys something. Obviously, don't tell anybody. I've never lost a pickleball game to a high school student in my life as a
Oh, we got to run it.
I want to be there. I just want to be there. I want to film it.
I'm retired, man. I'm retired. Johnny can take the belt.
Yo, Johnny, you see how he backed out of that one?
It's all right.
Flagrant on you, B. Flagrant on you, B.
I need a flag on me, but I'm talking about, listen, I took down a lot of Division I athletes in St. Anthony.
No, yeah.
Both of you would be impressed. 2-on-1, 3, no problem, man. I had these kids diving all over into the bleachers. You guys would have been cracking up. But
this game, hold on. So this game is not new because I'm
people think it's new. It's been around forever.
I didn't know about it until I swear to you until this summer.
Nobody does.
I had my brother come play with me one time. He was ready to kill me. I was yelling. He kept getting the ball in the kitchen. I'm like, hit the ball hard, you motherfucker. I was like, you lazy motherfucker. Like, come on.
Yo, this game been around since 1965.
See,
on Bainbridge Island and Washington. Wow.
We did it back when I was in high school, and the phys ed teachers would whoop our butts. I'm telling you.
I'm in love with it.
Especially when you're good, Johnny. You could just sit there and let those guys run all over the place while you just have to play.
Yeah. Well, I'm just.
But listen, let's talk more. You told us about that. Do you have any pregame rituals, any meals that you need to have?
I mean, my mom, being an Italian, my mom makes the best cutlets. So I always have some cutlets, maybe throwing a little pasta in there. I have a little bread.
Okay.
Get a little everything going on. We got my dad just bought like a pizza oven, and my mom's been making pies on. Oh, they come out great. I love those. I had those before the cross game. Had like 2 pies. They're like little personal pies. They're amazing.
Love that.
Other rituals, I go in my room, I put on my headphones, I meditate a little bit, and then I take a cold shower right before we leave, just to get the energy, get all pumped up. So yeah, I mean that's really it though. Nothing like too crazy.
Only dogs in high school take cold showers, brother.
I gotta do it before every game. I'll take a little nap and then I gotta take the cold shower to wake me back up.
Ask your teammates, yo, what kind of shower you take? They're gonna be like, hot shower? I take a hot shower.
No, I gotta take the cold.
What teammate, Johnny, gets the Royals the most hype in the pregame? Who gets everybody going?
Probably Aaron, to be honest. Probably Aaron. Aaron's usually the one. Honestly, Aaron and Sky are the one on the aux. Never Philip, because Philip wants to start blasting the Serbian music, and none of us know what the heck is going on. None of us know what's going on with that.
I
So
was
yeah,
going to say,
usually.
Johnny, who's your pick for the best roommate on the team and the worst roommate on the TV, if you had to pick one?
So my roommate when we went to Boston were my two boys from Howard Beach, Alphonse and Joey Vitale. I don't know if you did that on purpose, but I had a hell of a good time in there. I liked having Philip, but Phil, Philip, he's always sleeping. You know what I mean? He's always when he's up, he's blasting his music. He's always hungry. He always wants some snacks, or he always wants to drink my water. He's too much work. I liked being with Joey and Aaron and Sky are always together. They're like frickin' frack.
Yeah.
They're always together. Yeah. Yeah.
Big Phil, man. Big Phil. Salute. Good blow whistle for Big Phil. Yo, he was killing the other night, man.
Yo, he's on a tear right now.
Yeah, he's killing.
He's averaging like 15 and 15.
Whoa.
He's killing.
Listen, This might be another Big Phil question. All right. You get stuck, right? Maybe say there's a little road rage, you get in an accident. All of a sudden, these guys want to fight. What teammate are you calling to come to your rescue? You going Big Phil?
100%. 100%. 100%.
How about who's the best video gamer, Johnny, on the Royals?
Me.
You going? What game? What game?
Me.
You already know he games.
2K, Fortnite. I'm the best. Me and Sky, we play Fortnite all the time. All the kids, we all play 2K. Honestly, play now, I'm not the best. My Akira, I'm the best. I got my own little player. I'm good at that. I play my own little role. They got me playing big on it. It's all right.
And now, listen, I know you guys are tight, and I know this is inside information.
Yeah.
Who's got the best Arbitello impression?
Joey Vitale. Joey Vitale. Joey Vitale does. 100%.
Is he more of a practice when coach isn't looking, or it's more of a on the bus or maybe in the locker room?
He's more of a in a timeout.
Oh, man.
making us like I can't look at Joey.
Oh, man.
During practice, during everything. He's always. I can never look at Joey in a thing. Yeah, definitely. Joey does the best arms impression.
You're all serious, you're exhausted, and you hear Arbitello screaming, and you look up, and all your teammates are making smirky faces at you.
Sky has the best facial impression. Sky has the best facial impressions always. I can never look at Sky either. He's always making a face. He's yeah. 100%.
It sounds like these guys be having a lot of fun, man.
No, we do. But we keep the main thing though.
And here's my last question for you. Who's your favorite Christ the King player of all time?
Oof.
I know there's a lot of choices.
Yeah, there is. I would go to safe route so my mom doesn't yell at me and say my mom, but for the boys, honestly, I might say Jose because, I grew up watching, I was always on the Malloy bench, but I was always watching Cole versus Jose, and those were the best matchups. Am I going out again? I grew up watching Jose versus Cole. Just the energy he brings, just the leadership he brings, the intensity. He's still doing it in the NBA. I love the way Jose operates. Yeah, I'd say Jose.
Yo, your mom played that Christ the King?
Yeah. Yep. They didn't lose a game. They didn't lose a game.
She's serious.
Yeah. She's a sore loser. Like, I'll lose no matter how good I played. You're a loser. You're a loser. Don't even talk to me. You're not eating.
Look at he's making a face. He's making a face too.
Disgusted. And I don't like talking to my dad after the game, but because he's the one he'll tell me everything I did wrong too. But my mom, she'll give me a death stare during the game. I'll be like, as I'm walking to our locker room, she'll go.
Johnny gets no relief, bro. No relief.
Wow.
His brother will call him out. It's like he gets it from every angle.
Yeah. Look, Tell mom we always celebrate our grace and our legend on my Basketball Heads podcast. So whenever she want to come on and talk her stuff, just let her know she's always welcome. She's always welcome.
Yeah. And that was
No
going to be
doubt.
my last question, Johnny. I was going to say, in their prime, who wins one-on-one between mom and dad, and how important have they been to you in your best?
Oh, I mean, I'll do the importance thing first. Just them both being so athletic. My dad's been ripping me since I was 3 years old, 4 years old. Making sure I'm tough, like if I was soft, if I don't know if he'll get mad at me for saying this, but when I was young and if I didn't play hard, he'll slap me a little bit, make sure I'm in place, then after he slaps me, then my mom's going, yeah, you deserved it. You know what I mean? Like
she's not babying you. She's not babying you. That's dope.
Normally you go to your mom and say, Mom, but what's
right.
She goes, no, you deserve that because you played like shit. And I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna just go in my room and just dwell on it and figure out what I did wrong. But now at this age, you just see like how much it helped me and just toughness wise and just for the like how much I love the sport. Like even now if I have a bad game, I don't even look at them. I just walk right up to my room because I know what they're gonna say. I'll get my text message after the game. Like shit. My dad tells me you shouldn't even be D1. You know what I'm saying? You're nothing. You know what I mean? Like that's just how he is. But he just motivates. Like he makes sure that I'm on 110% all the time. I'm always on go, and if I'm not, he'll let me know about it. Same with my mom. I think that's why I am who I am today, and who I got one-on-one. My mom was a shooter, but she was not.
Who was some of the people that was on the team? Because Eric Kennedy wanted to know, like, did she play with Sue Bird or something?
She had Shamiqua.
Oh, yes.
Shamiqua. Yep.
She
tells me stories about. Yep. She
Yo.
tells me stories about her all the time.
That's my era.
Yep. They didn't lose a game.
No. They were smacking people, bro.
Yep.
They were smacking people.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. She was the shooter.
Let mom know anytime. I remember that team, bro. I remember that team. Super respect.
Yep. She tells me all the time. I'm a junior now. She goes, yeah, I had 2 chips already. I had 2 chips already. I'm just saying, shit, I just want to win my Brooklyn Queens first. Like, she was like, yeah, I didn't lose a game. So, all right, Ma, I get it. All right.
Hey, Johnny, what was that like? Welcome to high school moment, right? When you faced maybe a tough guard and you was like, oh, man.
My first high school game, I'll never forget it. My first high school game, we were playing St. Francis Prep at St. Francis Prep. And when I was going to Christ the King, Arbs always told me, like, you're not going to really play as a freshman. And I was fine with that. I wanted to buy in, get better. I was with Dwayne, Pong, Jaden, Markel. We had a squad, Cam. So, I'm just sitting there, I'm cheering them on. And out of nowhere, Arbs comes up to me, yo, Johnny, get in the game. I'm like, why? And I get checked into the game. Mind you, I don't, this year was the first year I really played the point. But in that, he had me playing the point. So in my head, I'm saying, and he brought me in to hold the ball for one shot. And in my head, I'm like, all right, I'm going to just dribble the ball, give the ball to Dwayne or Pong, get the heck out the way.
Right.
And I'm dribbling, and I'm being guarded by Veer Anthony, who's probably one of the best defenders
ever
in the CHSAA. That kid gets his hands on everything. So I'm already saying, all right, this is my first game. Don't mess up. You got Dwayne on the wing, Pong on the other wing. I just want to go give them a dribble handoff. Arbs telling me to hold it. I'm like, all right. I get a 5-second call. I said,
he's were you holding it or were you dribbling?
I was holding it. Veer started pressuring me. I'm like, fuck. And I didn't think I was going to be able to go by him. So I just got it. And I went up to Arbs. I said, I'm sorry. And then we went into the halftime locker room. He came and he cursed me out. What are you saying you're sorry for? I'm like, oh. That was definitely it was literally my first play of my high school Christ the King career.
I love
5-second violation. But it's all right.
Wow.
It's all right. It's
Hey,
all
you're
right.
in the book, Johnny. You're in the book.
Yep, 1 turnover. That's how we do it.
Hey, listen, man.
Then it go back in for the next 5 games, but it's all right. I understood.
Look, if this kid ever decides to start a podcast, he's gonna be
You
awesome.
better start the LaSalle podcast the second he
Man, he tell the greatest stories, man. Very entertaining, man.
Appreciate
Your
it.
mom and dad did a great job with you, young man.
Thank you.
No doubt, man. No doubt.
Appreciate
Any
it.
more questions, B?
Nah, man, our guy killed it as always. We had a blast. I appreciate you giving us some time on a
No problem.
podcast.
Thank you for having me. For
Yeah,
sure.
that was Ron Naclerio called me. Salute to Ron Naclerio. He is the winningest coach in New York State history.
Wow.
Ron was coaching when I was in diapers. Let me stop. Nah. He's been coaching for 45 years. That's a long time. Long time. All right. Peace.
Thank you,
All
Johnny.
right. All right.
Max.
Thank you for having me. Yep.
No
See ya.
doubt, bro. All right. Yeah, he was calling me. He said 3 more. He said 3 more stops. They're screwing me over. Like, hold on. This is because just to have him on. Ron, pick up.
Come on, coach.
Oh,
No.
he must be in the tunnel. He said, the second I get off, I'll call. Trains were all screwed up. That's right. That's why I got home so late. Mass transit is crazy in New York. They didn't do any cleaning. Like, shame on you guys. Shame on you guys.
Dude, the snow removal's been nuts, man. Just like yesterday when we were in the city, it was wild.
Not at all. Not at all. You got one more stop?
Yeah, and then I can get off and be private. I can talk.
All right, bet. Just go to your email. I sent it to your email. Link to your email.
All right, so I'm at 169th. The last stop's 170. I'll get up. So I hopefully 3 minutes.
All right, cool. All right. It's crazy. I know my coach is going to be bugging out. I said, Coach, you've been retired for like 20-some years. Ron's still out here coaching, breaking records.
Listen, man, only Ron Naclerio could do it like this.
He done played ball with Kevin Durant, Skip to Malou, all these guys. He done played with the best of them and coached with the best of them too. He got 3 guys in the NBA, I think. 3 guys in the NBA. Yeah. He said, Naclerio got the record. That's right. Facts.
I mean, just for him to surpass the great Jack Curran is just so impressive. My mentor, who basically, got me into city basketball, one of them, Tom Pergola, played at Malloy under Coach Curran and just told me so many unbelievable stories of him helping out young men and Kenny Anderson stories and Kenny the Jet Smith stories and so many incredible players.
Look, Push is already on it. Puff is the man.
It's insane. How many? 973, right?
It's crazy.
And he told me he's not stopping till 1,000. I
know. Look, I told you, he want to make sure nobody catches him.
Nope.
Nobody, listen to me. Well, we said that about Kareem and LeBron came into it, right? We never thought that record was going to be broken. Seriously. LeBron broke the Kareem record. Like, when I was a kid, I was like, damn, nobody's ever scoring that many points.
The fact that he played enough games to beat Kareem is insane. You know
He's on his 23rd year.
That's what I was going to say. Like, as much as I may not like LeBron in certain areas, his longevity is the most impressive thing by far. I mean, he's played so long. He's played longer than half these kids been alive.
Yo, let me tell you, he started a year after my coach. Oh, no, he started a year before my coach.
His kid's on his team.
Yo,
it's really wild to think about.
First of all, he's still coaching. He put players in the NBA, they retire, and he's still coaching.
Crazy.
Look, one of his first guys, I think he was the first one, Dwayne Coswell, 7-footer, went to Temple. And when I had Ron on the show, I had to put it together. I was like, yo, Ron, I remember this kid getting worked out about Gil Reynolds. He was like, yes, because I sent him to Gil Reynolds. He needed to get tougher. He needed to learn some, from one of the greats. And I sent him down to Gil Reynolds. And Gil was one of the toughest. He was a Army sergeant.
I was gonna say, imagine that opportunity.
Bro,
Getting to learn from a guy like that.
he used to roll up. He used to have like this newspaper or magazine rolled up in like rubber bands. And I'm talking about beating him on the back of his calves so he could jump up and touch the rim and dunk it. Jump up and touch. And I was saying to myself, like, damn, this dude, he's putting that dude to the ringer. And then you see he makes it to Temple. He does well at Temple. Gets drafted by the Sacramento Kings and plays for the Miami Heat and other teams.
Right.
And he's sitting pretty right now, man. And that was my guy, Dwayne Coswell, man. One of the, big men in New York City that, you wasn't getting no shots on him. He was a 7-footer for real that would punch his shot.
How many years he played in the league?
Tell you that right now. There you go. I see you, Coach. How many years he played in the league? Ooh, from 1997, 10 years.
Wow.
11 years. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Coach!
Coach!
Look at you hustling home.
Salute. Yeah, we hear you, Coach. 973 wins, baby.
973 wins, 973 heart attacks, 973 headaches, 973 Alka-Seltzers, 973 aspirins. The guys in New York that do it, I don't want to start naming coaches because if I leave out a
Oh, no.
He'll jump back on.
Oh, Coach.
Hopefully it's better than they go dead.
Who wins? Who beats Jack Curran in wins and has to hustle home in the middle of the city at 9:30 at night?
No, I'm actually walking to my car. I know who the good guys are in the city. Basketball heads, Brian and Glenn, do a great job. And when you called me, I realized, I had to celebrate with some former players. My cousin, we went to a local place. I sat down there with more people in there. It was great, to try to spend some time. And then you look at your phone and, you got to start being respectful to the media, people calling. You get a text from Rick Pitino congratulating me. I saw my phone around 4 o'clock. Mike Brown, the Knicks coach, text me, Coach, hopefully tonight you win and I win. And wow, it hit me. It hit me after the game because you guys know I respect New York City basketball. I respect all the basketball, but the history of New York is bar none. Mm-hmm. It's the Mecca. And you start coaching, and, I wasn't even dumb enough to dream because, the dreams when you first start coaching, you never think. And when you coach your first year after being 6 years assistant and you win one game and lose 21, so with about 30
Hey, coach, fix your collar, coach. Fix your collar. You look like a disco dancer from the 70s.
Well, I got a little Johnny Travolta in me. I did that right? Then
I
it was
got him. I got him, Puff. I got him.
then it was Saturday night fever, but right now it's Friday night fever. I tell you this, my cheeks have been hitting my ears since around 6:30 when the game was over. I mean, wow. I mean, to do something that nobody's ever done in New York City, New York State High School, and in New York City high school, college, and NBA. NBA, the most wins by a Knicks coach was Red Holzman, 613. And I was lucky enough to be a ball boy for the Knicks the two times the Knicks won in 70 and 73. Lou Conaseca, who was like an uncle with me and very tight with my dad, 526. Joe Nessie, Division III, New York University, 514. Jack Curran, a true legend, 972. My assistant coach, who's become a student of the game, said, Coach, do you know the number 2 guy on the PSAL? So I go, yeah, Chuck Granby. You know, we had many, many awards. He goes, Coach, you have 251 wins more than the second most wins. And I can't believe it. I checked. Chuck Granby had 722. I broke his record at 723. So like 973. I mean, come on. It's a good thing I wasn't like first grade when I used to count math on my fingers and my toes.
Hey, coach. Hey, coach. You think like the basketball gods have a way of joking, right? Because the game before, right? The game before this, a damn buzzer beater, and I'm watching you sit there, and I'm looking for you to put up your hands. You took it all in stride, bro.
You know what? This has been a rough year. You get older, you try to do it as much. My assistant, Mike, was set 2.5 years of, you know, having a leg amputated and then getting into a car accident. Still not back with us. Hopefully in the next week or two. We've missed him. He got into a car accident.
Put your face. I know it's cold. There you go. There you go.
Yeah. So it's gotten to the point that, and then I didn't realize it. One of the kids said, Coach, because I've been getting on him because we're in every game. It's just that we can't pull the trigger and win it. You know, we were beating Forest Hills by 9 at the half. We were beating Forest Hills by 4 with 3:40 to go without a starter. So he goes, Coach, and I didn't, I don't want to make excuses. My 6'7" center will not play a game his whole senior year, torn patella tendon, other injuries. Never nervous. The point guard that did very well at ISA, he's missed several games. He's out for the year with torn ligaments. So I counted out of the top 7 guys. My top 7 guys have missed 72 games this year. So I said, wow, that's a big hit. But you know what? I've had years where other teams' best players have gotten hurt. So you find a way to win. If they were healthy, you might not have won. But wow. The one thing I know is they can never take that away. And I can say something. Records are made to be broken. And if somebody could come along and break my record, all the more power to them. I just want to say this. I don't believe I'll be alive. Let me just put my seatbelt on, fellas. I finally got into the car where I can get some heat.
This is classic right here. Hey, nobody's breaking that record. We were just talking about that. We was like, man, LeBron, we never thought anybody would break Kareem record. LeBron came around and broke the record. But I don't think anybody got the stamina or the stand power to coach for this long in New York City.
I don't think they've been born yet.
Yeah, I tell you this. I know this. if the record is ever broken, I will not be alive to see that person break it because, like I was talking to Lawrence Pollard, and I helped raise with Arnie Hirsch, and he just got this. So he was saying, Coach, I need 570 something.
Yeah,
to get
he
close
just
to
got his
that. I mean,
400. Yeah, he just got his 400. Yes, yes.
You don't realize it. And like why I did it, I don't know. How I did it, you got to be lucky. And holy cow, man, it's hit me because, I know how hard it is to win at Cardozo. We don't have any projects in the zone. The academic.
Listen,
And I do get transfers.
we
But
we want you to. Hey,
for
we
every
want you
kid
to,
that you
coach.
name that I got, you'll be surprised of kids that I didn't get. I can name a lot. Like Maurice Harkless, just off the bat. Tristan Thompson, Drew Samuels, just, right there. But I'm just so happy that I've won a city championship.
Yeah, the
One as an
best.
assistant. That's great. But other people have done it. To now do something that
Nobody have done.
you could say you coached in this great city, and I'm not saying I'm a better coach. I'm not, because I know there are some great coaches at schools that it's almost impossible to win at. But to do what I've done, it's hitting me because, like, holy cow!
Nobody's gonna do it,
cow.
Ron. Nobody.
Can you hear me?
Nobody. Yes.
Of course.
Nobody's gonna be
Now I
able to
don't
do
hear
it.
you.
That's
Did I
okay.
mute this thing by accident?
Coach, what's next?
Hello?
Yeah, we hear you. We hear you.
He might not hear us.
Hello?
Turn on your volume in the car.
We want you to drive
Did I
safe,
mute
coach.
this?
No, you didn't mute it. You didn't mute it. Hey, listen.
Coach giving us some
Let
time.
me.
Hold on, Coach. You hear us? He's trying.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
driving
you
and
know.
trying. We need to keep Coach safe.
Yeah, yeah. Coach, you good?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, here I am. I'm driving, returning congratulatory text, talking to the best podcast in New York City basketball, and I do a fourth. Oh yeah, I'm also tallying up the stats for the game.
Hey, listen, we want you to be safe out there, coach. We know you're driving home. We wanted to get you on real quick and congratulate you, man, and tell you how proud we are of you, man. We're very proud of you. And I'm going to be talking to Coach Harstein tomorrow and let them know, man, what a great job you're doing.
Thank you so
and
much,
everything you
fellas.
accomplished.
To all of the basketball heads people out there, I know you love watching the show. You love listening to the show. You learn so much. And you know what? When you have a chance to make your opinion or ask a question, do it, because that's what it all is. Nobody has all the answers. But you know what? The one thing that I like to do, because I know I don't have all the answers, I love to ask all the questions. So basketball heads, thanks for having me on. All right? I appreciate it. I'm going to enjoy the rest of the night.
All right, brother. Peace, peace, peace. Yes. Coach Ron Naclerio. Numero uno.
Listen, Coach Naclerio took care of me at the Final Four, and I bring it up every time because I'm so appreciative of what that man did for me when I was like a 23-year-old coach, just in like my first or second year. Didn't know anybody, barely knew the game, was a football guy getting into hoops, and Coach just opened up every door for me that weekend and showed me how awesome hoops could be and like how many great people are in the game. And I'll always be appreciative of Coach Naclerio. And he's the first guy to come over and talk to me. He's one of the best guys. And like I said, he's the first head of the Mount Rushmore for the NYC hoops coaches for me.
No doubt, no doubt. And listen, I remember Coach Naclerio when I was in high school. I was one of those kids with him and Arnie Hirsch running around from Rockville Center all the way up to Saratoga Springs, up there in the racetracks and playing in those boys institutions and things of that nature. So man, go way back with that guy, man. So salute, and we're very proud of you, coach. We're very proud of you. Yes, it's going to take 50 years for someone to coach and finally break that record. That's a fact.
I
I'm
don't think it'll
convinced.
ever be broken.
Yep. So I'm convinced that 2004 Cardozo team is the best team Naclerio has ever coached, and they lost to Lincoln with Sebastian Telfair. Salute to Lincoln. We always in the runners. That's right, baby.
You bullies, man. You ruin everything. Those wins.
Well, it's a bit.
They're hot.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. They're definitely doing well towards the end of the year, man. We've been on here for a minute, man. It's time for us to get out of here. Great show, man. Great show. You pull off some great guests tonight, B. Great job. And we had a surprise at the end with Coach Naclerio. So it all was good. It all was good.
All-time great episode for some all-time greats, man. And you said it best to both these guys. You said it to Brian, be a legend where you're from, and you told the same thing to Johnny. So, and we finished with the all-time great legend, Coach Naclerio. So great.
Yes,
episode.
sir. That means we are out of here. We see y'all next week. Y'all know what it is. High School Basketball Weekly, baby. Basketball heads. We are out.
Peace.